Now, you see, one thing that I believe Southeast must learn, in addition to other things, they are very good in terms of businesses. They are very hardworking, very industrious, very this, and that. But one area that they must learn is politics. In politics, they are at the bottom line. Now, if you look at the situation, the Southeast have lost out completely with APC and PDP. Zero. No president, no vice president. The only opportunity Southeast has now to be president or vice president is marriage with NNPP. And coincidentally, this NNPP was registered 21 years by an Igbo man from Anambra State. So it is even their party. It's only that I took it, and my growth was not started in the South. It started from my local government in 30 years ago, to Kano State 20-something years ago, to Nigeria, and so on and so forth. That's the growth. The growth now is even going, of course, into the Southeast and South in general. So this is the golden opportunity they have. If they lose this opportunity, it will be a disaster, even for the country. Because you see the young men and women there who think they are being sidelined, because these are some of the thinking. Now you are they are not sidelined. It's just like me now. If you like, I can go to my home and be sidelined. I am here talking to you because I work very hard based on thinking of planning and projection of things. That's why I am surviving as a human being, as a person. And by extension, my local government is relevant, my state is relevant, and so on and so forth. So if what they don't know is if they miss this opportunity, it will be a disaster for the zone, because they will continue to say they are marginalized. While nobody is marginalizing them. They are based on calculation. All these things we are doing is calculation. Me being in PDP was calculation, in APC was calculation. Even to leave the two was strategy. Now Southeast must learn how to play politics. If now I decide to become vice president to anybody in this country, NNPP will collapse. Because it's based on what we built, if you like, in the last 30 years. I was Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps. Before then, I was 17 years in Reka as a civil servant. We are talking of 47 years of very serious hard work. That is what is really holding an NPP now. And I believe that at the end of the day, those my brothers and sisters in the South, because somebody was telling me that even if our friend wants to withdraw, wants to accept VP, some people in the Southeast will not accept, all sorts of thinking, which is not strategic. Look at what happened with some of our friends in Southwest. They are very strategic, especially my friend Bola Tinubu. Bola Tinubu, 8 years ago, was strategic enough to say, okay, you take it for 8 years. After 8 years, I will take. Now, whatever happened in that 8 years now, 7 or 8 years, at least now he is holding the ticket of a ruling party in the country. So people have to be strategic. Otherwise, you see the implication of Southeast not participating in the NNPP is the total marginalization. They will call it marginalization. But the question is who marginalized them? And nobody wants to take any blame. They will start hanging it on Yoruba. They start hanging it in the Hausa or Fulani or some other people. Now, as the politics is today, this is the only opportunity that remains for the Igbo or the Southeast. I love them. I want to work together with them. And the reality, in fact, I'm jobless now, just like the presidential candidate of the Labour Party is also jobless. We are doing anything. If, for example, under the equation, I am supposed to be the vice president, and that will add value to the ticket, certainly I'll be very happy. Being vice president is a very big job, especially in a responsible government. When I was in Kano, my deputy governor, Ganduje, probably is the most powerful deputy governor in this country. He was everywhere doing everything. And when I finished, despite all the odds, I handed over to him. There was no any agreement, no nothing. So I know you would ask this question. Maybe you are from the southeast yourself. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I think you should open your mouths and tell them, because you see the problem that is in the southeast now is a political issue, and it must be tackled politically. If it goes like that, the Igbo will continue to detain Igbos and other people in the southeast every Monday. All the economic activities shut. People, young men and women will continue to go and kill people because it will have an additional frustration. Because it's like they are much. So the best for the southeast, and I think I need to say it for the records, is for them to come and partner maybe after 8 years, after our term. That's